Hi friends, welcome back to Post Frontend CRUD application. Last class we have seen the or we have completed the rendering the information after login completes in the header component. Like after login authenticating into the application, we are going to render the user information or user details into the header component. And with that, I'm going to did the some local storage also. How to store the user information into the local storage and how to remove the local storage after the logouting also. After logouting, we are going to come out of the application. Again, it will going to redirect to the login page. Then we are going to remove that data. We are going to remove the user information also from the local storage. We have did these tasks in the previous session or last session. Today we are going to protect these routes. Like in the main.js, we have configured the few routes for the pages, different types of the pages, like sign in page and sign up page and home page or dashboard page. You can call it. We are going to protect these pages without having the authentication or auth status. We are going to see today. First, we are going to create one component called protected route or protected layout JSX. Protected layout JSX. Here, I'm going to create one function or a C. Here, I'm going to take one use use state called loader, comma set loader equal to use state. Initially, I'm going to take this as a true. Here, I'm going to render the using that loader. I'm going to render the here information. If the loader is true, we are going to render the null. Suppose if the loader is false, if the loader like use state is false, we are going to render the child information. Child information is coming from the same here like a props, children from the props like properties. We are going to render the this children when the loader this state is false. For this, we are going to use one use effect and use state also. We are going to import this use state also by because of we have used it here use state. In the use state, here one more thing I'm going to take the with children auth required parameter or attribute, you can call it as. Here use effect, we are going to take the two things. One is the logic part, another one is the dependencies. Dependencies, I'm going to take here three things. One is the loader, uh, one is the not loader, uh, auth required, auth required, comma, comma. One more thing is navigate, comma, auth status. Auth status is coming from the this here. Not auth status is logged, is logged in, is logged in. For this, for the two things, we are going to import the for navigate small cases. For navigate, we are going to import the navigate equal to use navigate function from the React router. Yes. For ease logged in, we are going to import for ease logged in, we are going to import use context. Is logged in equal to, we are going to import use context. Inside this use context, we are going to pass the user context. It is also imported automatically. Uh, automatically user context and use context and use navigate also imported. These three things we are going to pass the dependencies. When these three things have changes, we are going to this logic will be rendered. This logic will be called like this function will be called inside this use effect. Inside this arrow function, we are going to write the if condition for checking the first. If the authentication is required, we are going to check first authentication is required, but and authentication is required, and auth required is not equal to is logged in. In that case, we are going to navigate to the authentication is required. Suppose authentication is required, but I am not logged into the application. Authentication is required, but I am not logged into the application. In that case, I am going to come into the login page, or not login slash sign in. This is, you can call as, you can take the copy paste here, sign in or sign up, you can take anything. Both are is a, both are required the, both not required the any authentication. That way we can take the sign in or sign up, comma, and one more else case. This one also we are going to take the condition only. Authentication is not required. Suppose few components authentication is not required, but authentication is required, but same conditions, second condition we are going to write the same, like authentication is not equal to is logged in. Here also we are going to check the same, equal to is logged in. In this case, we are going to render into the home page. Loader, sorry, set loader, select loader equal to false. We are going to setting the loader equal to false. Why? Because of we have taken the one use state loader means, first initially this loader is true because of we are setting this. In the initial case, we are not going to render the any component into my protector layer. First, I'm going to complete this use effect only. After the use completing use effect only, we are going to whether these conditions, this both condition is not satisfied. In that case, we are going to making as a false, and I'm going to rendering the children. If these two conditions in the above two conditions, any one of this is satisfied, we are going to navigate into like redirecting to the sign in page or sign up page, sign in or home page. It's required column. That's why it is a conditional rendering. Uh, Loader condition loader question mark null or children. You can wrap into the here also. Okay, no problem. Okay, now it is completed. Our protector layout is completed. If you see this, come to my main.jsx here. First import protected layout. Import protected layout. We can wrap this protected layout into the each and every component according to the condition, according to the required authentication required. For first, we are going to wrapping my protected layout here login. In this, we are going to pass auth required is false. Auth required is not required. Auth required is not false, not required. For registration also protected layout. Here also auth required is false. Auth required is false. For post, we are not going to specify any. I'm not going to specify any routes here. I'm not going to specify any protected layout here. I'm not going to wrap this into the protected layout. I'm going to leave it as a by default, because of we can go to the protect post page without login or without login or with login. We can go. If you see here, I'm going to console.log off is login protected layout is logged in is a sign in. We're going to go to the null because of here instead of in the user context I'm going to take here, if it is null I'm going to take there true. If here also if the data exists, we are going to take the JSON dot parse of localhost dot local storage dot get item of user item, user info. If is false, I'm going to give the false. Get the false statement. Yeah, I got it. See friends, like it is solved friends. If you see here in the protected routes, I'm going to routing from home page to login page. It is some error we got like this, where this error is triggered here in the initially I'm rendering the usestate with a some usestate with a local storage data. Local storage data here I'm checking. Here I'm taking, but inside this I have taken the one conditional rendering here. If the data is available, suppose if the data is available, I'm going to take the true. Like login status is there, I'm going to take the true. Whether it suppose it is not there, suppose local login status is not there, I'm going to take the false. Here also in the user data also, if the user information is available inside the local storage, I'm taking the json dot parse local storage dot get item is equals to user information. In such suppose the data is not there, it will returning the null. Instead of null, I'm going to returning the false. In the returning the false. If you see this without giving this conditional rendering, I'm first removing this conditional rendering in the both the in the both in the both the states. In the both the states, suppose I'm going to the my home page, my dashboard page. If I am going to redirect to the slash login, see, I'm each login I'm getting the null, each login I'm getting the null. Two times I'm getting null. Where this null where the line is coming from in the protector layer dot jsx, here I'm getting here I'm getting it is writing the null. Why? Because of I'm taking the in the use state, I'm taking the directly this information from the local storage. If local storage is returning the instead of the true or false, it is returning the null information, null object. That's why we are going to we are going to conditionally rendering this information according to the true or false. Here also, same way here also, I'm going to copy this. Here also, if the data is there, I'm going to return the data directly. Directly, I'm returning this data. If the data is not present, I'm going to write the false. I'm going to render with the false. If you see here, come here and login into the information. See, login is false. Login is false means I'm getting into the login form. Suppose if you try to login into the here, click on the login button. See, I have I am in the dashboard page. Suppose if you want to go to the again sign in page, see, it will not going to render into the, it will not going to redirect to the sign in page. It will again coming to that home page only. If you see, suppose if you try to go to the sign up page, sign up page means registration page. It will not going to go into it, not going to the registration page also. Only it is only hitting the, it will again coming to the this home page only. Um, this dashboard page only. If you so once again, I'm going to do sign in. See, it is again coming here. If you do sign up, sign in and sign up. So again, if you do any number of times sign in and sign in and sign up, but it will come to it again redirect into the home page only. Why? Because of uh, we have logged into the application. We cannot go to the this pages like unprotected pages like uh, unprotected pages like sign in and sign up pages. If you want to go to the sign in and pages, you have to click on the logout. You have to session out of the page, session out of the application. If you suppose uh, if you go to the dashboard page, you can go, but no information is we will not get no information because we haven't signed into the application. If you only In the sign in only, in the case of sign in, after sign in only, you will get the information. See, if you try to log in, see, I'm getting this information like this header page, and these things. This creation of the new post, and these buttons like edit and delete of the post. This information you will get after login, after login completes only. These things we have discussed in the previous session only. If you not if you haven't watched that session, you can go to the previous session. You can watch that session. That's all. We have finished the protecting the protector layout. In the next class, we are going to see the change the password, change the user password. Uh, that is the last session. We are going to wind up this application, like post application.